Thinking of moving to Florida? Bringing your pets and plants with you? Oh, wait a minute. Hey there, this is Tom with Tom's Tech Show. And many of you know, as things start getting less behind me, less Buzz Lightyear things that were up here are gone. That used to be some other stuff on the shelf there, but now it's just stuff that's going on eBay. Uh, there's more stuff over here for eBay that's trying to get rid of so I don't have to pack it and take it. In front of me, on the other side of this desk that I use, is just a wall of boxes. So it's getting down to the wire. We're probably 8 weeks away from actually packing everything and being done and getting things on a truck to go. But we do have pets, so I need to find out what to do. How do you get pets into Florida? There are definitely restrictions for like chickens, and we have a chicken, and we have a rabbit, chinchilla, and then a ton of cats and a dog. So it takes a little bit to get them there. So, and it has to be done within a certain time frame before you move. So animal movement requirements. Yes, they have movement requirements for getting your animals into Florida. So, moving animals into and within Florida, you basically need for dogs and cats, you're going to need, I think it's just rabies, but you need to take anything else. You're going to need to go somewhere with an official certificate of veterinary inspection so that the vets looked it over, said, yeah, it's fine. There's exotic animal movements. There's poultry movement requirements, pigs, sheep, dogs, and cats. All these are on this page about moving animals in and out of Florida. One thing you need is this certificate, right? This official certificate of veterinary inspection. So they do have a website, United States Department of Agriculture, which has allows you to find an accredited veterinarian. So, because if they're not, or if your veterinarian is not accredited for the type of animal that you're taking, then you need to find one. And there's here, it's a list. You pick the state that you're coming from, the county that you're coming from, what category that you want, category 1 or 2, and then search, and it will show you a list. And it's alphabetical by county, I do believe, or city. So it should be pretty quick and easy to find a vet near your area to take your pet to. So, it's an additional cost. In order to get them, you have to get there are agriculture stations in the lower side of Florida as you go down that way. Not in Pensacola or Tallahassee. So if you're moving there, you may not have to go through an inspection station, but the rest of the state down, yes, you do. So also, if you're going to be bringing plants, bringing house plants. So if you're bringing plants into Florida, number one, you cannot bring any citrus plants. So don't even think about it. They're not going to accept it. So, non-commercial, what we're doing is bringing house plants, but non-commercial shipments, homeowner plants. So non-commercial shipments of homeowner plants that are passenger baggage or household effects may enter the state provided the plants are accompanied by a certificate of inspection. So again, we need to have, plants checked out and certified and inspected, which, okay, so then luckily some states don't allow or don't have an inspection of plants. They don't have a department that will go out, and if they're not a very agricultural state, then they won't have this department. Reading it over, what you can do is you provide Florida with your new address, and they will send someone out to find out if anything is in your plants. I don't know. We're having them inspected before we go, so I don't know if once you get your plants to Florida, you have to put them all in one room and keep any bugs or pests or anything from getting out of your house or something, which might be something that they require. So there's that. What I did find is in California, we're in the county of Ventura. They do have, you can email the agriculture people here, and they do have a service. If you take the plants to them, then it's free. I think it's like almost $6 for the certificate. The certificate is only good for 1 week, so you really need to get this done right before you leave the state, because it's going to take like 4 or 5 days to get to Florida. And if that certificate is only good for a week, that means we got to get this done like the day before, 1 or 2 days before we leave, so that when we get to Florida, it's, their certificate is still valid. So there's a lot that you have to go through just to get your basic stuff to Florida. If you have no plants and you have no animals, just take off, you can go. But if you have plants, if you have pets, different pets are going to need different things. We got to have health checks done on the rabbit and the chinchilla and things like that. So, but I'll link to this page so that the animal movement page and the plant movement page, so that if you're moving there, that you can look over the regulations and find out things yourself. And also we have this find a accredited veterinarian page, and I'll link to that as well, because you're going to need all of those things in order to get to Florida. Whew. Man, I thought it was going to be easier to move, but I mean, once we get there, it's going to be nice. We already have a place. We're in escrow, so we're doing pretty well so far. But getting packing, and Mrs. Tech Show has done I think she has 80 or 90% of the house packed already. So she's just on it, because she has to go help, the father-in-law in order to get him packed, because he's coming with us. So we're a group. We're going to caravan across the country. Should be pretty fun on the way. Hopefully no craziness, no tragedies, no accidents, nothing on our way across. But we'll see. We got about 8 weeks, I think 7 or 8 weeks before we head off to Florida. But all these little details that come up, you just got these things that happen. And get your plants checked, get your pets checked, everything else. Links below. Talk to you later. Take care.